For a long time, there wasn't any political will, and we've seen what that did. It created this epidemic.
You have a lot of experience and have helped create the biggest reforms in the US when it comes to child sexual abuse. How do you get the issue on the political agenda?
It's a combination of things that you have to do. First, you obviously have to be a registered lobbyist, and you have to be working with an organization. Right now, I'm Vice President of Public Policy for RAINN, which is the largest anti-sexual violence organization in the US. Prior to that, I was with the National Association to Protect Children, and most people on Capitol Hill just knew us by the word protect. So you have to register as a lobbyist, and you have to be able to present yourself in a way that you gain the trust of the congressional staff is probably really critical. But in order to get it on the radar of the actual members themselves, you have to do media. You have to do a lot of grassroots, which you need to know where that person is located, like Speaker Nancy Pelosi is in the San Francisco Bay Area, so you're going to need to be able to reach into media and people that you know there within her district to be able to reach up to her in order to really get it to resonate for her. Which is something that we've done recently on the Debbie Smith Act. We were able to successfully bring in some people from California that were in the movie industry to be able to speak with her about a bill that we were having problems getting through the House of Representatives. So that's another way. But you also need to have your facts right. If you don't have credibility is the most important thing that you can have as a lobbyist. And if people think that you are being disingenuous or inflating things or exaggerating things or not telling the truth, they're not going to work with you. So absolutely the most important thing is your credibility as a lobbyist, which I think is the opposite of what people think about lobbyists. But for the work that I do, people have to know that they can trust what I say to them.
How important is political will when it comes to fighting child sexual abuse?
It's probably the most important thing. For a long time, there wasn't any political will, and we've seen what that did. It created this epidemic of child sexual abuse on the ground. The criminal justice system wasn't responding in a way that was protective of the children that were being abused. Offenders are usually serial offenders. They usually have more than one victim, so we were not doing a good job for a very long time of recognizing that and making sure that we were targeting the people that were offending the most. And so political will is absolutely crucial, and there are a lot of things that you can't get done without government. You can't investigate people, you can't arrest people, you can't force people to go into treatment, you can't protect children and remove them from their home or from an abuser if that's what you need to do. You can't do any of that without government. So without creating that political will, you can't get a whole lot done.